Now it's my pleasure to turn it over to Anna Lartey, the Director of the Food and Nutrition Division at FAO, to give us some closing remarks and discuss the way forward. Anna?
Yes, so please let me just increase my volume. Thank you all very much for this opportunity to be with you on this webinar. I mean, FAO is really grateful and happy to be working with TAFs on this. I've listened carefully to the presentation by Ellen and the inputs from the excellent input from our three discussants. And I think there are a few things that really jump out at me. One, I mean, we've all seen that so much input has gone into the Africa dry lands to try and address the problem of child malnutrition, and we are not making much progress. Clearly, we cannot keep doing the same thing and expect to get different results. I think that came out very clearly. So sometimes it's important that we challenge the status quo and say that things are not working. What is wrong? And that's exactly what this project is doing. Going under, beneath the scene, going under to see what is driving the situation as we have it. Because the resources and the way we are doing things over the years, it's not working. The other thing that also comes to mind is that, the gap should be looking at the Global Action Plan, should be looking at prevention. And here, sometimes I talk about turning off the tap. The water is dripping. And very often we are only mopping. Should I go on?
Yes, Anna, please go. Continue.
Okay. Sometimes, as I said, the water is dripping and we are only mopping the floor. But we need to turn the tap off. Okay? And that's what we are sometimes not doing because we just keep mopping. So that's where the prevention aspect of the gap is so critical, so critical. How can we reduce the numbers by turning off so that we prevent more children from becoming malnourished? And I think that this is what this research is trying to tell us. Let's go to the bottom and try to prevent the situation. Now, in Ella's presentation, there's something that also jumped at me, what she said. She said the value in the framework is in its application. I think that everybody is going to wait to see if the framework as has been developed will actually be the turning, the knob that will turn off the tap that we are talking about. So with this, I would like to congratulate the team for carrying out this research, the FAO and TAF's team for carrying out this research. I think it's been fantastic. I mean, we've seen the webinar series have provided the opportunity for a wide range of stakeholders to come together to share these concerns about the persistence of malnutrition in Africa's dry land and to review the basic drivers of acute malnutrition and how best to address them. The Global Action Plan on Child Wasting states that, as the discussions in the series emphasize, we need a major shift in policy, major shift towards prevention, turning off the tap, okay, not mopping, turning off the tap. That's what we need to see. FAO is committed to continue taking part in this work. We support countries in analytical, policy and operational capacity to strengthen rural livelihoods and to transform food systems to deliver healthy diets. Across the regions, we are working with parliamentarian alliances to strengthen legislative frameworks for food security and nutrition. For example, in Kenya, together with our partners, we are examining how to support livestock, provide community counseling during the dry season to improve child nutrition in pastoral areas. This type of evidence can inform our partners in the design and implementation of government programs capable of effectively contributing to the prevention of malnutrition. In a number of countries throughout the drylands, together with government and partners, we are supporting diverse elements of the food systems to deliver healthy diets. In South Sudan, for example, support to households. We have support to households to access fresh items in peri-urban areas, coupled with strengthening food value chains, contributed to capacity development of national and state level institutions to consider nutrition in agriculture. In Somalia, cash transfers combined with production support tailored to livelihood informed the development of the National Safety Net program. So these series of webinars have demonstrated the importance of stakeholder collaborations. And I think this came out clearly in our discussion. No one group can do it alone. We need that collaboration, that stakeholder collaboration to move forward and have a shared understanding of the drivers of acute malnutrition and continued action to address them. We need stakeholders at all levels, from national to local, to engage and be part of the collective process in the systemic response that we want. So participation and partnership will be central to these processes. And for that reason, we appreciate the opportunity to expand these discussions to include our resource partners. I think the discussions have been very clear. I would like to just take the opportunity to thank all our contributors for this excellent series that we've had and shared ideas. And I think the way forward is clear. And I echo again what Ellen said. The value of the framework is in its